conditioning drills that'll keep you ready for the season.
The Midwest Ballers Show is sponsored by Milwaukee State of Mind Clothing and Apparel, Trusted Kicks, Athlete Performance, Advertise Ad Agency, and Milwaukee Public Schools.
Welcome back to the Midwest Baller Show. Hi, folks. I'm your host, Craig Harden, and we bring you this episode from the campus of Marquette University at the Al McGuire Center. The Golden Eagles had a big-time matchup last week, and we'll show you those highlights later on in the show. But first, let's find out who made the cut in this week's high school reel. First game on tap, Shorewood High School paid a visit to play the Pius Popes. Shorewood will have its ups and downs this year, but junior guard Andre Anderson should be a treat to watch. Check out the nice move. The Popes have a good shooting team, and my main man, Preston Mako, drills the tray. Shorewood would keep it close in this game for about the first 5 minutes, and it was because of shots like this by Hassan Blue. Pius has a strong inside and outside game with bigs like Bilal Shabazz who can step out and hit the jump shot. Sherwood junior guard Julian Rodriguez Richards goes hard to the rack, takes the bump, and scores the three-point play. Ladies and gentlemen, Preston Mako has some serious hops. Remember a few shows back, he caught a body when somebody tried to jump with him. Nice pass by Tyler Rose to a cutting Victor Naparochi who gets the bucket. This steal by Michael Petroff, and Michael, show us what you got. The one-hand slam, not bad. In the second half, Pius in total control, but Andre Anderson still playing hard, knives his way through the defense, and makes this tough shot. I said it once, and I will say it again. The guy with the hard last name to pronounce, Victor Nabarochi, is a one-man fast break. Pius wins big, 66-36.
That from a very veteran team that we have, and they were very happy with the success we had on this week and winning the tournament and beating a very, very, very good Destiny team. But yeah, they came to work today. They were all business, all blue collar, and I like how we played in that first half and the start of the second half. So yeah, I'm really happy.
Shorewood, I mean, the score kind of says it all, so we had to come out ready to play, and we were just playing our game, and we let our defense create our offense. So that's how we scored well. My coach said we're all a bunch of scorers, so we just find the open man, and we're very unselfish, and that allows us to put up big numbers in the scoring columns, and tonight I had the hot hands. That was nice.
Moving right along to the Fox Valley Conference, the second-ranked team in the state, Oshkosh North, at home taking on a struggling Fond du Lac. Oshkosh North on the break, and Quincy Anderson finds Philip Floyd diving to the rim, and he gets this shot to fall. Fond du Lac guard Cave Goldstein goes baseline for this layup. He is one of the top juniors in his class, and Tyrese Halibutron glides in for two. Fondy just trying to keep it close in the first half by pounding the rock inside to big man Sam Fredrickson. Tyrese can beat you going to the rack or kill you with a nice-looking jump shot for three. Good teams know how to finish out a half. Watch the great execution by Oshkosh North, getting the three to fall to end the first half. Tyrese will get the steal, and now it's time to give the fans what they want, the easy two-hand slam. But late in the second half, Oshkosh sees their big lead get erased to two when Drew Jorgensen nails the corner tray. But yet another steal leads to this one-hand jam by Haliburton. The Cardinals keep kicking and clawing their way back in this one when junior guard Jack Cole, no relation to J. Cole, buries it. Oshkosh North senior guard Shane Wisnick drives and kicks it to Philip Floyd, nothing but the bottom of the net. Fond du Lac lobs it into big man Sam. He gets two, but it's too late as Oshkosh North wins this one 65-54.
You know, good teams find a way to win also, and I was proud that, you know, some of the adversity that we went through, we still hung on. There's a lot of teams that when Fond du Lac made the run they did, wouldn't come back. they would fold. And I thought this team stuck, got their backs against the wall, stuck together, and pulled the win out.
It started sloppy, got sloppy towards the end, a lot of turnovers and things like that, but good teams find a way to win no matter what, so we got it out. It was ugly, but we got things to work on. We got the targets on our back right now, so got to come out and perform each night. We came out, it was ugly, we got the win, but we got things to work on, and we're going to get better from here.
Man, Pius has been playing some great basketball ever since they beat a good Destiny team. Now it's time for our good friend from Athlete Performance, Steve Becker, to give us some tips this week's segment.
In this week's Tips from Steve, we're going to be working on 3 different lateral movement series with the Super Band. We're going to be really focusing on our push foot and our reach foot. The first series is going to be a controlled band slide. You're going to be going sideline to sideline, keeping your butt down in a good defensive stance. Your push foot is going to be your inside foot, while your reach foot is the outside foot. The next series we're going to be doing is called push reach. Really focusing on your push foot and your reach foot. Staying in front of the defender here, and it helps with your first step on offense. Your push foot is your inside foot. You're applying as much force into the ground as you can, and you're covering as much ground as you can on every single push. He's keeping a good defensive stance. He's pushing through and covering as much ground as he can. The next one's going to be quick slides. You're going to be standing up just a little bit higher, but moving those feet as quick as you can. Go. There you go. Quick. There you go. And that's this week's Tips from Steve.
Good morning. This is Jabari Parker from the Milwaukee Bucks. It's early, but I'm already in training center. I got where I am today by working hard every day. I own my future, and you can too. Go to school, be on time, and make the most of your day.
Athlete Performance is Wisconsin's premier athletic training provider. From individual to group sessions, we have what's needed to take your game to the next level. Our world-class facility, staff, and programs ensure that you can reach your maximum potential, maintain your performance, and excel on the field of play. Athlete Performance. Come to where the pros train.
Trusted Kicks is a place where you can buy, sell, and trade sought-after sneakers. You can find us in the heart of downtown Milwaukee. We buy Jordan Retro sneakers along with other exclusive models such as Kanye West Yeezy shoes and many others. Make sure to stop in and check us out at 532 North Water Street or visit us at our website, which is www.trustedkicks.com.
Welcome back to the Midwest Baller Show, where the Marquette Golden Eagles recently faced off against in-state rival and nationally ranked Wisconsin Badgers. Let's take a look at that game in the Marquette Check-In. The BMO Bradley Center was electrifying with flashing lights and people jumping up and down for the big matchup between the state's 2 best Division I basketball programs, the Marquette Golden Eagles taking on top 20 ranked Wisconsin Badgers. Badgers strike first when Kean Bronson crosses over Sam Hauser for the trade. Marquette game plan early was to feed the big fella, Luke Fisher, and Luke responds well with this nice move. The Badgers gave the Golden Eagles a nice diet of pick and pops, and Vito Brown knocks down the tray. Bucky on the break, and Bronson finds his backcourt teammate and former Germantown star Zach Showalter for 2. Fisher forces the double team, and then he kicks it out to Andrew Rousey, and he is automatic from deep. Great ball movement here leads to this easy layup for Showalter. Badgers and Marquette trading baskets in the first half. This shot here in transition by Caton Renhart had Coach Wojo singing, "No, no, 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 no," but it goes in, and he says yes. Marquette helped defense falls asleep, and his nice pass by Brown to a cutting Khalid Iverson. He finished strong with the grown man dunk. Badgers PG Bronson buries this trade in the face of Hanif Cheatham. Badgers defense kicks in the second half. This break block by Iverson leads to this fast break, and Nigel Hayes will take on 3 Golden Eagles defender. He wins. He gets this layup to drop. Wisconsin up 10. Badgers start to work the ball down low, and Ethan Hape has Kevin McHale-type moves in the post. The Badgers pass the ball around the horn before it ends up in Khalid Iverson's hands. He knocks down the tray. Iverson finishes with 16 points off the pine. Wisconsin builds a 18-point lead in the second half before Marquette was able to get it back under double digits. Andrew Rousey makes this 3, but this one was over. Wisconsin gets the win over Marquette, 93-84.
I mean, it hurts. This is a game you want to win, and so it hurts not being able to win. We're still. I mean, they have the exact same team, and we're trying to fit a lot of new guys into the equation. So, we have, as a team, we have a chance to get a lot better, and there's some things that we need to do better, and I need to address them. But certainly, it's a game you want to win. And
I mean, first thing that you talk about when coming to Marquette is the Wisconsin rivalry. I mean, as a freshman, you don't know what to expect, but coming in, it was just very exciting. I mean, we were excited the whole week prior to preparing for Wisconsin, but I think in a game like this, I mean, everybody's just so amped up and ready to go that you can get lost in track of just the game and everything like that once you're in the game. So I think overall, I mean, we took a great approach today, but just didn't turn out the way we wanted.
At it as another game that we have the ability to go out and win against a good team and try and get ourselves better as a team for our own year. But I guess since I am here, we had a little bump last year in a row, but just water always finds its level. Big brother always rises back to the top where we're supposed to be.
Well, I'm from Wisconsin, so it means a little more to me watching Marquette, Wisconsin growing up, and honestly being a fan of both teams. But then, going to Madison, I know how big the rivalry is and how much Marquette fans hate us and all that stuff. So it's always fun beating a team like this on the road with this kind of rivalry.
Asked that all week about it, having grown up in the state, what it means. I just appreciate both sides in terms of all the players. You look through the history of both programs, the players that have played here, the players that have played at Wisconsin, and appreciate that. The coaches that have been involved with it. I was 6 years old, I think, when Al was coaching here, and obviously Coach Ryan's history back to the 70s and into the early 80s, and just the history of both programs, the players that have played in it. Just proud to be a part of it. It's great for the state to be able to have this type of a game. I think it helps basketball in the state, and we'll just we treat it like any other game. We don't try to make anything different about it. It's an important game. It's a big game because it's the next game.
These in-state Division I basketball programs should play each other each and every year. But hey, that's just my opinion. And speaking of opinions, let's find out who's starting 5 shoes. Landon Zed's starting 5, sponsored by Trusted Kicks.
Rico here, owner of Trusted Kicks, and this here is my starting 5. The reason I went with these sneakers, starting with number 5, will be the Maroon 6. The reason I picked this one, it released in 1991. When it released, my mother wouldn't buy it for me. I was a kid. So now when it re-released in 2015, of course I picked up a pair. My number 4 in my lineup is the Quasi 2. The reason I like this one is because the exclusiveness to it, and I also like the cream pattern on it. I feel like this shoe would look real good and pop real nice when the sun's out. My number 3 shoe is actually a boot. It's the Yeezy 950. I very, 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 very much love these because they're a comfortable boot. So this right here is a go-to with having a good cushion in the sole. Number 2 has a lot of history behind it. It's a 1997 Kobe 1 when he first signed with Adidas. I grew up in the era of Kobe Bryant. He was my favorite player and still is to this day. So this shoe right here always meant something to me. When it came out in '97, I was able to cut enough grass to obtain this, and I can really say that this really kicked off my love and passion for sneakers because I directly correlated it with somebody on the court who I love watching. And then the last one is just my pure hypebeast pick because my favorite color is red, and this is a red go-to shoe. It's all red in color. It's the Air Jordan 11 Lab 4. The reason I love this shoe is because it pops out with the patent leather. And another reason I like it is because it was kind of hard to get. And also, a lot of people to this day have beat this shoe up. It came about a year ago. So to have this one in good condition, I love it. That's why I like to rock it a lot. And that right there is my top 5 guys. This is Trusted Rico here, signing out here at Trusted Kicks. Come stop by, see us. We carry quality product, we accept trades, and we buy shoes.
And thank you, Rico, for sharing with us your top 5 kicks. Now listen up, if you the fans want your shoes shown on this show, email us at mwbstarting5@gmail.com. Now Rico kicks were hot. Let's take a look at the hottest mixtape provider in the game, and JB Mixtape, sponsored by Milwaukee State of Mind.
Athlete Performance is Wisconsin's premier athletic training provider. From individual to group sessions, we have what's needed to take your game to the next level. Our world-class facility, staff, and programs ensure that you can reach your maximum potential, maintain your performance, and excel on the field of play. Athlete Performance. Come to where the pros train.
Trusted Kicks is a place where you can buy, sell, and trade sought-after sneakers. You can find us in the heart of downtown Milwaukee. We buy Jordan Retro sneakers along with other exclusive models such as Kanye West Yeezy shoes and many others. Make sure to stop in and check us out at 532 North Water Street or visit us at our website, which is www.trustedkicks.com.
We're back holding it down here at the Al McGuire Center on the campus of Marquette with my main man, D. Wade. Let's keep this show moving, and we might just see some good moves in the Midwest Ballers highlight reel. Kenosha St. Joe's getting camera ready for their big game against Milwaukee, Washington, who's playing some great basketball. Washington hitting the offensive board. They kick it out to one of the better three-point shooters in the state. Jordan Dismore connects for 3. But St. Joe's has a primetime guard in DeAndre Johns. He forces a double team, then finds teammate Tommy Smith for the shot. The Pergolders have a deep and stacked squad. Jordan finds Deontay Long. Baseline, he puts on the great reverse layup. We here at Midwest Ballers like to put you in the game, so check out this great angle shot from DeAndre Johns getting to the rim for 2. Dismore finds a big body in Kevin Clements. He finds his way to the hoop. Will work the ball around, and Sergio drives and passes to Tajon Graves. He gets this easy layup to fall. Jordan is making a jump from being the 2 guard on last year's team to being the lead guard on this one. I see you, young fella. St. Joe's in transition, and DeAndre thinks he can make it all the way to the rim, but Pergolders forward Jalen Stephen Holmes says, "Not in my house." We go to the second half. Washington trying to get some easy buckets on fast break, and Jonte Martin does that plus the foul. One good bucket deserves another one, and DeAndre Johns will deliver just that. He gets the basket plus the foul. When the light turns on for this kid, Deontay Long, he is hands down one of the top players in the state. He beats 2 defenders and somehow gets this scoop layup to drop. Close game throughout, and DeAndre Johns did his best to keep his team in it with moves like this. But when Washington is making shots like this, they're a tough team to beat. Dismer with this Kobe Bryant-like fadeaway, Pergotas win 59-49.
Our strategy was like, get him out the paint because he liked to use a lot of ball screens, attack. So our main objective was to hedge hard, keep him out the paint, keep him from attacking, setting everybody else up, scoring. So we have guards that can attack basically a lot of people in the state. So we like to use a lot of ball screens, guard, big, guard, big. So we just like to attack to get the either 2 points or a foul to stop the momentum of the other team.
Cedarburg with those Brooklyn Nets looking-like uniforms on the road at Milwaukee Lutheran. The home team gets on the board first with this nice pro hop step by Joe Bradford. He gets the layup to fall. This kid comes from a family where everybody can shoot. Same can be said about John Diener. Steve Nash made this one-leg shot famous, and Jordan Johnson shows us he got it in his game. More of the same, even with a hand in his face, Diener shows us it does not matter, he drills the tray. Milwaukee Lutheran attacking the rim, and Connor Smith slices his way for 2. Off the miss, Cedarburg out and running. Jordan makes the nice bounce pass to a diving Clayton Tassel, but Isaiah Owens goes all the way up for the block. Jay-Z said it in his song, "What more can I say?" about John Diener's shooting ability. This shot is cash money. Cedarburg is a fun team to watch, especially when they're making trades in transition like this by Jordan Johnson. Second half, more of the same story. Cedarburg getting more high-quality shots like this, nice and up and under by Johnson. Gotta give it up to Milwaukee Lutheran. They played hard in this one. This nice layup by Owens, but Cedarburg high-powered offense was too much to handle as they get the easy win, 80-57. Wow, what a lot of great talent in those highlights. Well, the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee seen a lot of its talent either transfer or graduate. But a couple of those guys stuck around. Let's meet them in this week's College Roundup. When this season opened up, the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee Panthers came into this year campaign with a total of 3 guys playing any significant minutes in Division I basketball.
I'm one of 3 seniors with Dan and Cam, and it's been a pretty good transition so far. I've been here all summer with Coach, and we've just been working every day at it, trying to stay positive and just working more on my body language and kind of lead by example.
This group is for a group of guys that have just gotten together. They seem really connected. We've spent a lot of time off the court together, which I think has helped. And so on the court in practice, you see we share the ball pretty well. We're trying to be connected defensively, and that's an everyday process.
Everyone having to buy in, all new young guys, so we all got to play like trust each other. Instead of last year expecting the other guys coming back, we could rely on them a little bit, lean on them. But now everyone's kind of held accountable to playing within the system, and if we do that, I mean, it's looking pretty good.
This year's squad can learn from last year's team and grow from it.
Last year was kind of a little bit frustrating for me, just kind of not knowing what to expect. Would expect a little bit more, but I need to get a little bigger, faster, stronger. But now Coach Val and the new coaching staff just kind of preparing us for the best, and just excited with what's to come. Wins and losses, it's not really about that right now. It's just about getting better each day and going out there every game and working our tails off and making sure we compete at the highest level and roll the dice and see what happens.
The future is looking bright for the Panthers. We want to send a special shout out to Marquette University for having us, and we leave you with these top plays of the week, sponsored by Milwaukee Public Schools.
Yeah. running cross stage like we trying to beat a game. Same 6 letters, you already know the name. L-I-L-V-I-C, I'm just here to do the thing.
It's early, but I'm already in training center. I got where I am today by working hard every day. I own my future, and you can too. Go to school, be on time, and make the most of your day.